Hi, Kristen here with the Qigong Challenge. So I've noticed, like friends on Facebook, family members, a lot of people have a lot of issues, including myself, with sleeping soundly. And I just want to say that Qigong has helped me incredibly with that. So I wanted to put together, excuse me, I'm getting a bit of a cold, a sequence that can help with sleep. And then also give you a few things that you can do that can help. So for me, a really good one is really just, I'll put you through it, but the clearing 1 through 4 meditation, because it helps all that energy buzzing around in your head to get down and grounded into the earth. And then I feel like digestion sometimes gets in the way of being able to sleep, at least for me. So doing the swaying is helpful. So let's just do that one. And yeah, post and let me know if this helps you at all with sleep. Doing it just one night isn't really going to do that much, but as you build up energy over time, or if you've been doing these other videos, your energy has already built up, and so they'll be much more efficient and work much more quickly. So let's start out our feet hip-width apart, knees slightly bent. Relax posture, hollow your back, have your arms hanging by your side, chin tucked, crown point pressing up. So inhale your arms up, gather the light, exhale, push the light through you. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, you gather the light. As you exhale, push the light through you, pushing out any excess thoughts, feelings, or emotions. Two more sweeps. Gather the light. Let the light wash through you from your head down to your toes. Really visualize it filling your entire body. Your arms by your side. We'll spend some time just in the infinity pose. So just with your eyes closed, imagine relaxing through every part of your body, from the inside to the out, going through your legs, your arms, your body, your head, all your muscles, tendons, ligaments, out to your pores, to your skin, to your hair, to your follicles, your mouth, your face, your eyes. Just relax everything. When doing this on your own, you may even want to map out your body, starting from your head, going down to your toes, or vice versa. With time, it'll be much quicker and easier. Okay, now we're going to move into the 1 through 4 meditation. You can do this with your eyes open or closed. 1, fun. Imagine a smiling face on the front of your forehead, melting like warm oil or molasses, down the front of your face, over your eyes, over your cheeks, the front of your ears, down your mouth, down the front of your neck, over your shoulders, the fronts of your arms, down your fingertips. Imagine it melting down your chest, down your stomach, down your pelvis, down the fronts of your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, and into the ground. Imagine the smiling face on the back of your head now, melting down like warm oil or molasses, over your head, behind your ears, down the back of your neck, over your shoulders, the backs of your arms, down the palms of your hands and fingertips. Imagine it melting down your back, over your shoulder blades, your low back, over your buttocks, down the backs of your thighs, behind your knees, over your calves, your heels, and into the ground. Now imagine that smiling point at your crown point of your head, inside your head, shining down like a light, filling your brain, the insides of your ear canals, through your jaw structure. Imagine it moving and pouring down through your throat, through the insides of your bones, through your arms, your fingers, down through your clavicle, your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, rib by rib, down through your lungs, your spleen and stomach on the left, your liver and gallbladder on the right, down through your kidneys, your large and small intestines, through your bladder, your pelvis, down through your legs, your knees, your calves, into your feet and into the ground. 2, shu. Imagine your feet buried ankle deep in sand. Imagine the sand holding you in place, feeling yourself grounded. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel the size of the ground. Feel how your feet connect with the ground. 3, tree. Imagine tree roots growing from the bubbling spring points of your feet, which is the balls of your feet, growing down and out, gripping the earth around you and down and deep into the earth. Imagine those tree roots growing up. And 4, core. Those tree roots go up into the core of your center, to your chi center, just below your navel. And as you inhale, imagine the breath traveling up the tree roots, up your legs, into your core. And as you exhale, imagine the energy in your breath wrapping around in your core and pouring down back into the earth, into the ground, grounding you. Do several breaths on your own, breathing up the roots and then back down the roots into the ground. Do one more breath like this. Inhale your arms up and exhale, push any energy out of your head and chest. Okay, this may seem counterproductive to sleep, but for me it's helpful. You can skip this one if you want. But this is the swaying, which helps with food chi stagnation. So bring your arms up, T-Rex style. Let them swing. And as you exhale, they swing. As you inhale, bring them forward. Out, in. Slightly bend your knees, slightly straighten. And your hands just lightly pause at the top, your hands dropping. It's not uncommon to pass gas while doing this. I'm not saying that I just farted, I'm just saying that it's not uncommon to pass gas while doing this, because you are getting that food chi stagnation going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And I've mentioned this in the past, in past videos, but my teacher said that once a bunch of, I guess, Qigong masters got together and discussed if people were to do only one movement out of all the movements, what should it be to get the most benefit out of it? And it was this one, because it accesses the most meridian flows. Let's do a few more of these. Then slow it down, cross your hands. Inhale your arms up, and let's begin storing and pushing the energy out of our head and chest. Pushing the energy out of your head and chest and store it safely in your chi center. If you are doing this before bed and you feel that your head is particularly buzzing, you can do this part for a much longer time until you really feel like all those thoughts buzzing around in your head are starting to calm down and the energy is settling into your center where you can store it safely out of your head and out of your chest. Inhale and exhale, push the energy down. And if you don't have much time before you go to bed, you're really tired, I would just do the clearing and then the pushing the energy out of your head and storing it. I feel like that would be the most important. This routine is just one that I find to be particularly helpful for me. You may try and put together other parts of different sets into something that works best for you. And as my teacher always says, the movements that you're not as drawn to and don't really want to do may most likely be the ones that you need the most. And one more. Inhale, push the energy out of your head and chest and store it. And one hand over the other to safely store it. As you inhale, feel the ball of energy below your navel growing. As you exhale, your breath leaves and the ball stays. Sometimes I just lay in bed and I put my hands over my navel, just below my navel, and just breathe. And imagine storing the energy there. Sometimes I even imagine it sucking out of my head and being sucked down to my navel. And shake your hands out. And I want to show you one more movement that my teacher said can be particularly helpful. Okay, you're gonna be able to, I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit. Okay, so say you're sitting on the edge of your bed. It's not my bed. What you're gonna do, cross your leg, put one hand over your chi center just below your navel, and this, my feet are dirty. this is the bubbling spring point here, the ball of your foot. And you're gonna rub that in a circular motion. Doesn't matter if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. And what this does is it can suck all that energy out of your head and chest, like a whirlpool or a tornado being sucked down into your chi center, or even further down if you tend to run excess, it could be just going, dissipating somewhat. So we have our hand here so we can store it, and we're rubbing our foot on the ball of our foot, which is the bubbling spring point, as they call it in the Qigong world. And we're just rubbing in a clockwise or counterclockwise manner on the ball of our foot. My teacher says to do this 200 times in one direction, and if that doesn't work, then do it another 200 times in the other direction. If that doesn't work, do it 200 times on your other foot, and by then you'll be very sleepy. All right, so those are some of my pointers for help with sleep. Hopefully it helps you. Definitely helps me. I don't do the feet rubbing all that often because the other movements seem to help. But in the beginning I was doing more feet rubbing. All right, happy Qigonging and hope you sleep well. Good night.